Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for the 17th of March. Happy St. Patrick's Day to those of you who practice St. Patrick's Day, or celebrate, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I've got a lot of Irish heritage on my bloodline, so I am definitely happy to celebrate St. Patrick's Day myself. Let's see what comes up. I am pulling one card for each sign, so if you know your sun sign, you can get a little tidbit of information about your day here. If you know your sun, moon, and your rising, which if you know your rising, you know all your houses, then you can actually get quite a bit of information from a quick little card pull like this. A little snapshot of something going on in every single house for the day. All right, let's see. Let's get started with Aries first. Aries, Aries, Aries. I really feel like this card really wanted to come out for you too, so we're going to look at combination here for you. Two of Queens and the Eight of Queens. Aries, I think you're really busy working. You've got a lot of work to accomplish today, and I think you're probably going to be impressed with yourself at how much you get done by the end of the day. We like it. Taurus. Ten of Clubs coming up here. This is just telling me that you are picking up some type of responsibility or taking care of some type of responsibility. This can be upgrading a relationship that you're in. It can be taking on a new job. And it can be a whole lot of other different types of responsibilities, but those two are included as well. So Taurus, that's what I've got for you. And then Gemini, Three of Cups coming up in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse just means you have a friend that is just bouncing up and down on your last nerve, Gemini. Somebody's really getting on your nerves today. Next up, let's look at Cancer. Cancer, we do have the Four of Clubs. This is kind of your pip card, Cancer, with that home, that whole idea of home with the Four of Clubs. But this does tell me that you may be staying close to home, or you may be doing some renovations in the home today, Cancers. Ba-da-da-da-da, Leo, 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 Leo. King of Clubs coming up for you. This is your own court card. I really think, Leos, you're going to be really operating in your regular mojo. And, you know, nobody else is going to be telling you how you need to do things, or you just kind of get to do your thing. Somebody may be turning you loose to let you accomplish something in your own way without having to, fit into their little box of who they think you are. So we like it because the King of Clubs is somebody who is, really outgoing, upbeat, positive for the most part. Somebody who's really good at problem solving because they like to think outside the box. They don't like to let culture or society tell them how they should do things. Okay, so really a very positive and friendly type of day for you guys, Leos. We like it. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Nine of Cups showing up in reverse. Virgos, I think you may have partied a little bit too hardy on the 16th, getting ready for the 17th. Some of yous. This card, when it comes up in reverse in this particular deck at least, to me talks about getting rid of some type of addiction or swearing off some type of addiction. Okay. My dad, when I was growing up, had some addiction issue. He drank a lot basically, and he talks now. He's been sober since 2 weeks before I turned 21, and that was many, many moons ago. But he talks now about how he would feel so bad, and then when he would wake up as he was feeling so bad, he would say, "Oh, I'm never doing that again." This is kind of what this card is bringing up to me, this idea of, oh, I'm never doing that again. So I think that you guys, a lot of you may be making some decisions about something that you're recognizing in your life, whether it's an addiction or something else, that you're recognizing in your life that is dragging you down rather than helping you move forward. And you're coming to the conclusion today of, yeah, I'm not participating in whatever that is anymore. That's no good. All right, so that's for Virgo. Next up, let's look at Libra. Libras, you guys have the Four of Swords. This tells me that you are taking some type of unscheduled and unanticipated downtime. So Obviously, if it's unscheduled and unanticipated, I don't think that this is you calling into work and saying, you know what, I need a mental health day. There's something going on that is keeping you from doing everything that you would normally be able to do today. Now, that can sound a little bit grungy, but the silver lining on this is that it does give you a chance to look at things you normally would not have a chance to look at, and you come out with a new perspective that you did not have before, one that is more updated and makes more sense with what's going on in the world today. So this forced downtime does have its upside, and it's only temporary too when we see the Four of Swords. Da 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 da. Who is that? That was Libra. Next up is Scorpios. Scorpios. Oh my goodness, are we lucky today? Everybody, wherever your Scorpio house is, this is where things are going to be flowing smoothly for us. Things are going to be happening in our favor with much less energy than what we would normally have to put into them to see the results of that. Great day to ask for a raise. Great day to propose. Kind of depending where this falls in your chart, but this talks about luck and good fortune, things falling together, basically almost falling in your lap. Sagittarius. Okay, my Sagittarius placements have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups just means that you are spending some time either pampering and doing some self-care for yourself or doing something romantic with somebody else. So either way, very nice energy. Capricorn. Knight of Swords in reverse. Gosh, didn't you guys get this yesterday? Capricorns, my Knight of Swords in reverse just says rash decision is made. And with it being swords, it's a rash decision about communication. Okay? So you still want to be very careful again today, Capricorns. Make sure you've got all the facts and all the info before you start saying things or sending out messages. Generally, a Knight of Swords in reverse is somebody who is standing up for something that they believe in. And so the way this comes in, you'll be very sincerely standing up for something you believe in. And then when you get the rest of the story, as Steve Harvey used to say, you're going to be wishing you would have kept your mouth shut, basically. I mean, there's probably a politer way to say that, but I really cannot caution you enough to make sure you've got your facts together before you pass along any information today, Capricorns, especially if it's standing up for something that you believe in type of information. All right. Aquarius. Hang on. Hang on. Also with this, I want to say, Capricorns, that at least for today, I didn't get this so much yesterday, at least for today, I think there's somebody around you who is intentionally giving you misinformation. Intentionally, because they know how you're going to handle it. So make sure you're checking and double checking things, okay? All right, now let's move forward to Aquarius. Page of Cups showing up here, Aquarius. This just means that somebody is going to be letting you know exactly how important you are to them. And we kind of talked about this card in reverse yesterday for somebody else, because in reverse it just means you let somebody know how important you are to them, or how important they are to you. Now you're hearing how important you are to somebody else. With this card, because it's cups, a lot of people kind of assume that, oh, everything's sweetness and flowers. Not necessarily. Just because somebody is letting you know how important you are to them, if they're not happy about you, that may not sound fun. It may not sound good. It may be kind of ugly. Okay? Now, I don't get that a lot of you are getting some kind of ugly message from somebody. But I think you need to be aware that when somebody, when this comes up on the cards, that somebody is letting you know exactly how important you are to them, that means literally that. If you're very important to them, yay, that's fun. We like to hear it. If it's the other way around, not so much fun. But either way, you're finding out exactly how important you are to that person because they are sharing that with you. Okay? So let's see, that was for who? That was for Aquarius. Next up, Pisces. Hermit card in reverse. Pisces, this just means that either early in the day or maybe even yesterday, you took some time to be by yourself and think some things over, sort some things out, process them, and decide what your priorities are moving forward. So with this Hermit coming up in reverse, this means that later on in the day, you're going to be coming out feeling like communicating with people, or this could be that you spend all day ready to come out and communicate with people if you went into Hermit mode yesterday. Okay? But either way, by the end of the day, you are feeling like being sociable, coming out and talking to people, and starting to take action on those new priorities that you just set for yourself. All right? So that's what I've got for everybody today. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to schedule a private session with me if you would like a private reading or a private Reiki session. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all back on the next video if I don't see you for a personal session today. Peace out.